Rich Rising, my love. I'm here to get you guys an energy oracle message. And if this is your first time here, I am Regal Essence. I am Queen TV. I am Queen TV After Dark. I am Life is a Love Goddess. I'm Life is a Laid Back Mom. I'm your crystal healer and Zilla. I'm your past life princess. And I'm somebody's ABA therapist and pre-K teacher. Hey, Booze. Hey. So happy holidays, my loves. I hope this video finds you happy, peaceful, and blessed. Okay? So let's get into these messages. So listen, guys. If you are not already following me on all my social medias, I need to know what you waiting on. Follow me on all my social medias because I am looking to cultivate a community of like-minded individuals who are looking to heal, grow, and glow. So if that is your jam, you are going to love it here. All right, so let's get to these messages. So guys, right now I am sitting. I just got done watching the sunrise. Let's see. All right, so what we got out on the table. So the first thing I saw was anxiety, adjacent possibilities, deceit, happy family, and action. Okay, so I want you to get over any anxiety that you may have about taking action towards your happy family and your adjacent possibilities. Okay, and God doesn't want to deal with the deceit. All right, let's get into it. So Holy Spirit, what messages? So let's just take a little peek. Let's just take a little peek at. I can't get past adjacent possibilities. So adjacent possibilities are number 24. Okay. And action is also sticking out. So let's get into adjacent possibilities, and then we're about to get into the action. We want to find out. Matter of fact, first, let's see what Spirit has to say as it relates to action, and then. All right, so the action card is taking us into energizing effort, willingness to work. Okay, so if you receive this card upright, it tells you that now is the perfect time to move aggressively in a movement, right? So we saw adjacent possibilities, right? I had already told y'all. All right, so the galloping horses represent intentional and concerted action directed to your goals. So we talk about goals today, and we are coming to the end of the year. So now is the time that a lot of people are reflecting on 2025, right? And then they are considering, or at least I should hope they're considering, what things they want to see for themselves in 2026. Okay, so the universe is giving you the energy, the push that you need. All right, so let's get into a little bit more. This card upright indicates that you're on the right track, but your determined effort must increase. Ooh. The white horse is inner action of spirit and thought. The black horse is the outer work that needs to be done. So continue taking action. You'll break through and see the results you've been working so hard to create. Wow. All right, so let's get into reverse. So reverse means it's an opposing energy, or say we're not allowing action to flow in, right? Freebie, let's see what that would look like. Reversed action is the accelerant that ignites your desires. When this card is reversed, you may find that something is missing in your determination or your follow-through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in consistent effort, okay? Or perhaps you need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan. Then make sure you take that daily action. This will move you forward and closer to your goals. Be flexible, yet persistent, and ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf, okay? So we are showing up for ourselves. One thing I realized in 2025 is that people who can't stand up for themselves, show up for themselves, cannot stand up, show up, or take up, or be loyal to you, but for so much, right? Some people may say, well, no, maybe they can a little bit, but anybody who can't stand on business about themselves first is never going to be able to show up for you. So we want to make sure that we're showing up for ourselves, right? Speaking up for ourselves, setting the boundaries that we need to set in our life. Make sure we are setting those boundaries, right? And showing up for yourself doesn't mean, oh, I'm combative, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that. But it means standing up for yourself, right? What type of treatment do I deserve, right? And I'm not accepting anything less than that. Simple. right? And certain people, they don't show up or give what it is that we need at the time that we need it, or maybe ever. So showing up for yourself means that I'm gonna make some decisions. I may have to pivot a little bit, but that's what I'm gonna do in order to show up for myself, right? Maybe I need to speak a little bit more. Maybe I need to, maybe I need to put an end to something by speaking up for myself or speaking on something. Okay, so this is your affirmation. I am responsible for my own life. I take action toward my goals and my own happiness every day. So that was action, and I love it. So we got the black horse, we got the white horse, right? So I also want to get into adjacent possibilities. So let's see what spirit is trying to tell us as it relates to us moving forward in our actions, so we can get to our adjacent possibilities. So I hope you guys can see that. I feel like it is. Oh, I just gotta hold it up, y'all, because the way the light is shining off of it, it seems like there's a glare. Okay, so adjacent possibilities. Now this is number 24. Okay, 24 also breaks down to I also see anxiety. Anxiety is showing her little head. So don't be anxious, y'all. Don't be anxious to move forward, all right? Because the energy of the universe is backing you to move into action. Okay, so adjacent possibilities number 24. Many unconsidered options. Upright. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially. Oh my God. They're getting in my business. Sorry, y'all. This card just jumped all in my business, okay? Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibility card is here to tell you that you have many different options, and it's time to take a wider look at them. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward movement. Bring up all that action. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing idea, tool you haven't thought of, or a connection you haven't tapped into, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. Okay? Reverse. Now, if this card came up reverse, when reverse, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're married to an agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. I need you to drop below if this is like, this is getting all in my business, because I have, I'm away right now, and I just been, I'm always taking time to think, I'm always deep in thought, but it's just certain things that I have been considering, like certain things that I do on a regular basis, that now with me being away, that changes what that looks like. And now God is requiring me to take a look at those things, retake a look at those things, and really see where exactly they fit in my life. So yeah, this is getting all up in my beeswax. All right, so it's also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through you deeply. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back results. In this way, your outgoing thoughts and beliefs are really defining your moments, okay? And in every moment, you have another energetic choice. I love that. That's why we can be on different timelines. The timeline that you're on depends on the decisions that you make, the choices that you make, okay? So it's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibilities of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options and thousands of choices that you make every single day. All right, so this is your affirmation. Okay, I am open and willing to take my life in new directions. I'm becoming more aware of my many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in all my choices each day. All right. And then after that is deceit, right? So I find it interesting that before our adjacent possibilities, we got some anxiety. And then after our adjacent possibilities and after our action, right? Here we are. Oh, no. Here we are, Mr. Deceitful. So make sure y'all are protecting your energy, protecting yourself. So y'all, we may as well get into happy family, okay? All right, so number 4, let's get into it real quick. I'm gonna just skim it so this video is not too long. Let me see. Closeness, fun, and care. The rainbow over this happy family portrays a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and fragility that a friend or family experience can bring. The value that you find in a truly loving relationship or friend brings you a higher vibration in your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. I'm glad to hear that, because that's how I be feeling. I love family, and to me, it is just so important. If you're single, finding this card in your spread could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family may bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime, okay? This card may also simply signify a celebration coming up, such as a wedding, an anniversary, or a birthday party, okay? So make sure y'all enjoy. In reverse, when the happy family card, and I hope nobody experiences over the Christmas holiday, but when the happy family card is in reverse, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. The disconnection may be from your family of origin, such as your parents or siblings, or it may be that something is standing between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse, okay? There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some fences that need to be mended. Communication and patience may be called for, so let your intuition be your guide, okay? So I know a lot of us have had to go back as we've gone through the holiday. We're like passing through the holiday season now because we've already done Thanksgiving and we've done Christmas. And a lot of us have had to, go back, deal with family. If not deal with family, go within and deal with how we feel about not dealing with our family, et cetera, et cetera. So remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, friend, or child, okay? I definitely had to learn that. The lesson in every relationship is self-honoring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go, okay? That actually really, when I tell you all these cards all came out, that really pulls all of that together. What y'all say? All right, so this is our affirmation for the happy family card. I open myself to a new and deeper experience of family, and I'm ready to see greater happiness there. I know that I am the loving family that I need, okay? So listen, y'all, these cards is getting all up in my business today. That definitely is my prayer. I definitely had to reparent myself, re-spouse myself, re-friend myself, everything, okay? But like we talked about with the first card that we pulled, honoring yourself is so important. So make sure you're showing up for yourself, taking up for yourself, taking up space. If this video resonated with you, drop me a comment below. Share this video for when you need a little pick me up. Share this video with your friends. And remember, I love you. Peace.